going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I don't go political a lot of times on here, although I have. But sometimes events happen that I just have to speak out. I just can't keep it in. So if you want to find out why Kathy Hochul is a motard, along with a whole host of other governors, mayors, you name it, motards, everyone, you need to hang around for this one. You're going to like it. Wow, look at the line here. Huh, that don't happen too often. Something's going on. Something fishy. Oh, he's on a mopeder. Hey, all right. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah. You know what we gotta do before we get to the main topic of this episode. We gotta talk about this episode's famous woman I'd like to date. And since I'm gone political and it seems to be to raise things here, and I've thought about it, yes, this woman is much younger than me, but I don't care. I determined that. I don't care. So since we're doing the political thing, I think I'm gonna go with this episode's famous woman I'd like to date is gonna be Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. That's right, the jeans commercial. She's got great jeans. Well, I thought about it and I said, you know, she's kind of young and cute and everything, but then I caught a video at Turn Tactical. Go check out Turn Tactical on the YouTube, and you will see a video of Sydney Sweeney doing handgun drills, try to talk. And doing a bang-up job. Holy cow, I'm talking Keanu Reeves level, kind of thing. Man, holy cow, I was like, dang! Oh, now I have to. Sydney Sweeney is this episode's famous woman I'd like to date. Now, Cindy, our first date would be to the range. Obviously, you like to do that kind of thing. I will let you play with everything I got that goes boom. I'll let you touch everything that goes boom. You'll enjoy it. Then I'm going to try to talk you into getting into my creepy van and going to a Forgotten Angels camp out. And then by then, the creepy van will be renovated to a creepy camper. So anyways, go to a Forgotten Angel camp out at Charity. If you haven't been to a Forgotten Angels camp out, you're truly missing out, especially September coming up. It's their 10th anniversary, and it's the 10th camp out. Yeah, learn to talk. I have a CBD pouch in my lip right now. No, that's why. Anyways, so Cindy, or anybody that knows Cindy, or somebody can get a hold of Sydney Sweeney any way possible. They're the lawnmower, anybody that knows Cindy Sweeney. My email is 9mills-on-2wheels@gmail.com. Email me, and I'll definitely return that email. I moved the mic in. I hope it's all right. I want to have to record this again. All right. Speaking of Forgotten Angels, don't forget down in the description, you could get, there's a link to their Facebook page and all that stuff, and get you some $25 raffle tickets. You could win a motorcycle. Or sign up for harness. Harness, I think, is the best way. Harness rounds up the dollar amount that you purchase to the nearest dollar with your debit card and gives that amount to Forgotten Angels. It's a click it and forget it kind of thing, and you're automatically enrolled in all the giveaways. The giveaways, check out Shade Tree Search's channel down there in the description, along with Shay Lacey, also link down in the description. They will have the latest motorcycle giveaway. Help them end foster care abuse. I'm telling you, man, it's the reason that I scrounge to save all my money, and I donate and everything else to them. Just a great organization, and they know how to say thank you. And that's the camp out. And you definitely want to go to that. She come over that line a little bit, made me nervous. You definitely want to go to the September camp out. Look at this lineup. Look at all them people going to be there. And you just never know who else will show up. It's a Forgotten Angel camp out. You never know who will show up. You definitely don't want to miss this camp out. It's a huge celebration. So make plans now to go to the camp out and at least go down there and buy some raffle tickets. Oh, by the way, $125 covers your camping, food, and beer for as long as it lasts. You can't beat that. Or $50 a day if they only come for 1 or maybe 2 days. You don't want to pay for all 4 days. It's $50 a day. What the shit? I almost jumped on it right there in front of that cop. Why is everybody got to keep coming when I'm about to turn? Wow, there's a lot of traffic. There's got to be something going on that out on the highway. Hey, look at here. Yeah. All right. Hey, don't forget, I figured out that my Patreon link was not working in the description. So now it's working. So if you want to increase your cool factor by 10%, you need to go over to Patreon and become one of my Patreon members. Help me afford new equipment and just a way to help out with the channel. You know, doing this stuff ain't cheap. And yes, granted, I am no longer on, well, kind of, anyway, it just helps out with the channel. And it would be greatly appreciated. Link in the description. I have 3 levels. I have pistol, rifle, and bazooka for as little as $1 a month. You could help me out with my channel. It is greatly appreciated, and the link is now working. I had no idea that the link was not working, but it's working now. So listen, while we look for Tweety, the shooting in New York recently, well, there's a lot of shootings, but the one in that building, the NFL building, or NFL, well, you know, whatever had to do with the NFL. Anyways, with a guy with the AR-15. Kathy Hochul is a motard, and along with a bunch of other ones. Listen, it's her fault the shooting happened, or not that the shooting happened. It's her fault for not letting people carry in her state and in the city of New York. No, it's her fault. If somebody been carrying in there, or at least, you know, maybe 2 or 3, it don't matter. At least one person been carrying in there. They could have stopped that guy from doing all the damage, you know, the killing that he did. Kathy Hochul is a motard, and any other governor, mayor, anything like that, city, listen, let's get this straight right now. The Second Amendment is just like the First Amendment. If I cross state lines or in, you know, anywhere, they cannot stop me from having my First Amendment right of freedom of speech. Okay? They can't do it. But they seem to think that they can hack away and take away your Second Amendment rights, all of it. It says shall not be infringed. Therefore, at this point, I declare as a United States citizen that all gun laws throughout the United States, especially California, Massachusetts, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, all them places are hereby voided. They are illegal. They go against the Second Amendment. It's simple as that. They're illegal. Anyway. So, the list of motards grows. The governor of California, governor of Illinois, governor of Massachusetts, governor of Delaware, governor of New Jersey, governor of New York, governor of Hawaii, New Mexico's governor, all motards. Every single one of them. And all the, you know, anybody that gun-free zones are illegal. They go against the Second Amendment. They're illegal. And it's a big old invite for somebody that does not obey the laws. Well, yeah, that kind of thing. Ignorant people should not be running anything. That includes Kathy Hochul, Gavin Newsom, the roly-poly guy, and the governor of Illinois. Teletubby is what I call him. Should not be running anything. Matter of fact, this is what I would like to do. And I'm going to try to work on this. What the hell is going on? Something going on, and I'm telling you, on the interstate. Gotta be. Why would they be coming this far out, though? That's weird. Anyway, I just lost my mind for a second there. So I would like to start a new police agency. A police agency that has federal authority over all policing agencies, all government. I'm going. Yeah, there's definitely something going on out on the interstate. Wow, they are pushing them out here a long ways. Oh, I should have went. So, what I'm getting at is government should not be investigating government. Government should not be policing government. Alright? This agency that I would like to start, let's just call it for the same namesake, let's call it United Police. There we go, United Police. Alright? This agency would not be attached to anything to the government. Nothing. Therefore, you can't tug on them purse strings to get them to do things or not do things and stuff like that. For instance, right now, Governor Abbott, he's threatening the Dumbacrats that ran to Illinois, one of the most gerrymandered places there is, and he's threatening them with arrest and loss of their job. Okay? The United Police would go arrest them. Okay? They would go arrest them. And they would be put in jail. And stipulation for their release is they lose their job. And they'd be fined $100,000 each for doing this. That kind of thing. You're in a hurry, dude? I'm busting the sleeve big time. So, that's what the United Police, part of that, it's like and roly-poly governor up there in Illinois and whoever else helped them would be arrested for aiding and abetting and harboring a fugitive. That's what the United Police would do. It would have to operate not totally, but it would have to operate on volunteer law enforcement and fines. Okay? Volunteer law enforcement, prosecutors, you name it, and fines. People that want to see true justice. All right? For instance, Hillary Clinton destroyed evidence. When I can't think of the motard that said he wouldn't prosecute her or anything, we would arrest her and we would prosecute her. Okay? Biden, with his stuff with the classified stuff that he shouldn't have. He was not a president when he had that stuff. We would arrest him and prosecute him. No ties to the government. Okay, stuff like that. We'd be over all law enforcement, the FBI, CIA, everybody. You name it, we'd be over. When that couple did all that stuff, I can't remember the name. They got in trouble for it, but nothing happened really. Matter of fact, they made money. Okay, they made money. So we would arrest them. This is when the government fails to do their job. United Police will step in, make their arrest, jail people, prosecute people, and then whoever didn't do their job will get fined. Okay? The people that aided and abetting the Texas criminals, who they are, in Illinois, would be arrested and fined, let's say $50,000 per day that they're up there. $50,000 for aiding and abetting and harboring a fugitive. All right? Like I said, the Hillary Clinton scandal. Go to jail. We would arrest her. We would prosecute her. Okay? For, what's his name? Swallow, who slept with the spy. I don't know if we'd arrest him for that, but he'd get fined for it. Several $100,000. And maybe at least a couple days in jail for that. You never know. Okay, that kind of thing. And it sounds like I'm just going after Democrats. No, it just so happened that the Democrats right now are breaking all kinds of laws. All right, what's his name? I can't think of everybody in the Biden administration back before Trump took over, letting all the illegal aliens into the country. Jail, arrest them, put them in jail. Abbott is threatening to arrest and put the Democrats that went to Illinois in jail. All right. If I still have my T-coats, it was still active. I didn't expect that. Can I get by? Yeah. Don't hit me with stuff, please. Anyways, if I still have my T-coats, law enforcement in Texas knows what that is. I would be at the tarmac down there with all kind of handcuffs, ready to arrest every single one of them. Now, they could go to jail. They could do this. No, they are. Fire them. You're fired. I'm from Texas. I hereby declare to all them Democrats that went to Illinois, you are fired. Get your ass out of office. If I don't go to work, I get fired. You're fired. I know that's a Trump thing, but anyway. Yeah, if I still have my T-coats are still good, I would, even without, somebody telling me, I'd be at the tarmac waiting to arrest everybody as soon as they land back in Texas. United Police wouldn't have to do that. They have federal authority. Okay, that's what the deal is. Nationwide, like I said, the FBI, the couple that we would arrest them, put them in jail, on and on and on. I mean, like I said, this ain't just against the Democrats. I mean, if the Republicans would have done the same thing, I'd be saying they needed to be arrested too. But that's not the first time the Democrats have done this. It's not. They talked about 2021 where they all went to, they went to Washington, I think, or New York. I can't remember. Okay? Same thing. Go to jail. Anybody there to help them, go to jail. Simple as that. Arrest them. FBI needs to do their job. U.S. Marshals need to do their job. Arrest them. United Police would have authority over all of them, every single one of the agencies. And we will arrest you. You're going to jail. It's as simple as that. All the governors right now with these illegal gun laws. The Second Amendment is nationwide. All laws in all these states are illegal. Simple as that. You're going to be arrested when the United Police is formed. You have no choice. You're going to jail. All right? Now, if you want to get smart and grow a brain, because your brain is broken at the moment, get rid of all those illegal laws you have, all the Second Amendment laws that go against the Second Amendment. Get rid of them, and you could have a lesser sentence if you grow a brain right now. But when the United Police is formed, you're going to jail. Simple as that. You will be arrested, and you will be prosecuted for violating the Second Amendment. Simple as that. Now, we got to have laws, though. Some kind of law. Now, I'm going to call it rules. I hereby adapt the laws of Texas for nationwide gun laws, okay? There's no reason that I had to brush up on every state's laws in order to go into that state with carrying, okay? It should be national. And you don't need no special card or registration or anything like that, like Illinois and New Jersey. That's illegal. By the way, Governor in Illinois and New Jersey, because I have declared that you will be arrested and you will be jailed for violating the Second Amendment. It's coming. You will be arrested and jailed. So you might as well get rid of it right now, okay? You don't need a card that gives permission to buy gun or ammo, all right? The Second Amendment gives us permission. Simple as that. Make it easy on yourself. Grow a brain and void all your gun control laws. Matter of fact, I hereby declare as a U.S. citizen that all gun control laws are voided. Now, like I said, adapt the Texas one. Adopt the Texas laws. I'm going to call it a rule because there shouldn't be a law, all right? It's the Second Amendment's the law. But even that's got its problems, all right? Even that's got a problem. If somebody is attempting to steal your car and it's dark out, you can use lethal force to stop them in the state of Texas. But if it's daylight out, you can't use lethal force. Absolutely makes no sense. None whatsoever. Okay? How stupid is that? That's pretty dang stupid right there. I mean, it's stupid. Okay? So that's voided. Now, in the state of Texas, the other thing here is you own a business or run a business or operate a business that you don't want somebody carrying in, you have to post the state size, not a gun with a circle around it and a cross through it. No, you have to legally put, because that doesn't mean anything in Texas. You have to post the official state sign, 1-inch letters, stating 30.05, Penal Code 30.05, 30.06, or 30.07. Okay? Different ones. Alright? Now, here's the stupid thing. 30.05 basically says if you got permission to carry in there, you can carry in there. If you don't, you can't carry. You got to have permission from management or, somebody that owns it, whatever. Okay? Here's going to be the deal. Those signs are hereby voided. If you don't want somebody carrying in your house, by gosh, of course, if you don't want them carrying in your house or on your personal property, then yes, absolutely, if you don't want that to happen, no problem, all right? But if you're open to the public, if you run an establishment or own an establishment that is open to the public, you get no choice in the matter. You get no choice. Open carry and concealed carry is legal throughout the entire United States. The only place it shouldn't be carried is like if you work at a chemical factory, and a gunshot could cause a catastrophic explosion or a chemical leak or something. Roadrunner, yes, you shouldn't be carrying, just in case. And a bar that sells more than 50% of their profits come from the sale of alcohol consumed on the premises. Understand that, not liquor stores. An establishment that has more than 50% of their profits come from alcohol consumed on the property. You shouldn't be able to carry it. Simple as that. That's a good law. Courtrooms. You should be able to, because, things get heated in courtrooms. You shouldn't be, you don't need to be carrying a gun. There's bailiffs in there to handle stuff. Where else? Oh, voting places. I don't kind of understand that one. And here in Texas, you can carry right up to the door of a voting complex where you go to vote, but you can't carry inside where there's voting going on. Or in the room, actually. It just makes no sense whatsoever. I don't understand that one. Yeah, people could, with political stuff, or not, voting and all that stuff, they can get a little testy in line and stuff, but I don't understand that one. I truly don't. That one don't make no sense. So it's gone. It is gone. I declare it voided. Oh, and another thing. As a law enforcement officer, I've done it myself. You stood in the room and held up your right hand, swore to protect the Constitution and the states of your and the laws of your state. All right, but you swore to uphold the Constitution. All these laws in Massachusetts, all the motards states, California, New York, are illegal. By you swearing to uphold the Constitution, you were breaking the law. There's no qualified immunity from this, all right? Stop enforcing illegal laws, or you will be arrested in jail. Trust me, you're going to jail someday. It will be formed. And, so if you want to volunteer to be a volunteer law enforcement, volunteer detective, volunteer prosecutor, volunteer, whatever we need, for no pay at the moment. But like I said, we have to be doing some fines and stuff like that to get our funding. Because they will be fined. I mean, I ain't kidding you. Any stupid thing they do that's even remotely close to being illegal, they're going to get fined. You will pay fines or you'll go to jail. Simple as that. If I don't pay my fines, if I get, some kind of fine or anything like that, I go to jail. And they are not. They've said it themselves time and time again. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. But, yeah. Hillary Clinton's walking around free, destroyed evidence. Just cracks me up, those two with the FBI, the couple with the FBI, broke the law, but they're walking around free. They did get, and they made money, like I said, just cracks me up. All the hearings add up to nothing. It's simple. Now, they refer it to the DOJ to see if the DOJ wants to prosecute or do whatever and that stuff when they're found, it's substantial evidence, right? The United Police would investigate, right? And if the DOJ refuses to prosecute, then they will be fined. We will prosecute, we will arrest, and whoever don't do their job will be fined. Not out of the government money, it's going to be coming out of their pockets. You will be fined if you don't do your job. Right? And along with all the rest, there'll be fines, steep fines that will come out of your pocket. They ain't going to come out of the taxpayer pocket. It comes straight from your bank account. And I told you it was Kathy Hochul's fault that the shooter got away with what he got away with. By the way, she said, the forefathers never anticipated. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Okay? They knew there'd be advancements. Right? It's like the First Amendment. Hochul, if you ever see this, you dumb broad, it's the First Amendment. Let's talk about that. Then what I'm doing, I shouldn't have the right to. Oh, cameras, microphones, all that stuff wasn't around back then. But yet the First Amendment still is, here. Well, you ain't crying. Well, he shouldn't have First Amendment rights because he's using technology that wasn't around back then. You are a dumbass. Okay? And the same with the Second Amendment. You are a dumbass. So lastly, all the motards that I called out, all the governors, all the city officials, all the county officials, anybody that restricts anything from the Second Amendment is a motard. Now, I'm not hard to find. I'm not a keyboard warrior. If you'd like to find me and give me the opportunity to call you a motard to your face, I'll be more than happy to. Simple as that. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed this little unusual motovlog that it happens from time to time. I've done these before. If you look back, you can find them, and a lot of people really like them. A lot of people really like them. Let me know if you want to hear more. Y'all know how it goes. If you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry, if you're a truck driver out there delivering the goods so we could have a good life. If you vote, stand up for your rights. You are awesome. We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Got a yield sign. Okay. Oh, I really don't know where I am. This is fun. I guess this goes this way. I don't know. We'll go this way. I really don't know where I am. Wow. Where the hell am I? Anyway, back and do it. Be safe out there. Carry things that go boom. And of course, ladies, flash a stranger today.